What is up, my Goku Style 56 fans? Please like and subscribe this video. Let's get started on the perks. So this perk is Juggernog, which allows you to get more hits before you go down. In Black Ops 3, it gives you 6 hits before you go down, and in Black Ops 2, it allows you 4 hits. Okay, so I would suggest buying this perk before buying any other perk, because this one will just be a huge help if you're a newbie in zombies. And I know this video, I mean, you've been explaining these perks before, but yeah, here it is. The next perk is Quick Revive, which, if you're playing solo, I would suggest you buy this first, Quick Revive, before you buy Juggernog, because Quick Revive will revive you when you're playing alone. So if you go down, it will revive you, and you will get this. So, you'll get revived. So I would suggest this. By the way, Juggernog costs about 2,500 points. Quick Revive, when it depends on how many people are playing with you. If it's 4, it'll cost about 2,000. If you're playing alone, it's 500. And if you're playing with 2 people, it's 15,000. Obviously, if you're playing with multiple people, you will be enabled to revive people a lot quicker than normal. And trust me, this will come in handy if you have a new guy that is playing with you and you're really good. This will definitely come in handy. So the next one is Stanza Up. As the name implies, it literally allows you to run forever. It increases your speed just a little bit though, but you're allowed to run forever. So this is kind of cool when you have a large map, especially for Origins, which is a Black Ops 2 map. Origins, this kind of came in handy, but honestly, I never got it because I had Electric Cherry, man. Wonder Whiz machine. That's what I call it. It's the Wonder Fizz, though. The next one is Speed Cola. Now, Speed Cola is honestly one of my favorite perks because it allows you to reload faster. So, like, I like this, especially when you had the hammer in Black Ops 2 Zombies. You could reload like a beast, and it would take you like 50 hours before you could reload in Black Ops 2 with the hammer and stuff like that. So this allows you to speed reload really quick. Like as the name implies, Speed Cola, it speeds up your hands and allows you to reload a lot faster. Now, I know people have been saying, well, I don't really like Speed Cola anymore because the fast mags and the customization thing option in Black Ops 3 Zombies. And I still suggest you get this because it honestly, even with the fast mags, it makes it go so much faster and smoother. And yeah, so it lets you reload faster. The next one up is kind of a hated perk. It's Tombstone. And now this was only in Black Ops 2 Zombies so far. We have not seen this again, but people like it. A lot of people hated it though. Tombstone. As I said, Tombstone. Tombstone is kind of cool. I liked it. I don't know why people hated it, but what Tombstone would do is once you go down, it would give you an option not to feed the zombies, and if you decided to die, it would basically give you your guns back. So this came in handy when you had a really good gun or a ray gun or a wonder weapon. You could just get Tombstone, and bada bing, bada boom, you die, and then the next round you come back, you go to the Tombstone, and you pick it up, and it is just a major help. You get your guns back, and I suggest this. Well, it was only on survival in transit, which transit sucks, by the way. Um, yeah, so I like this perk. The next one up is Electric Cherry. Now, Electric Cherry is like one of my personal favorites. This is amazing with Speed Cola and Widow's Wine, which will be coming up. Electric Cherry, basically what this is, it every time you reload, there'll be electricity around you when you're reloading. The less ammo you have, the more stronger the electricity will get, and the bigger shockwave it is. So honestly, I like this. This was in Black Ops 2, and if you are lucky enough to get it in the Wonder Fizz machine, which is really hard by the way, in Dead Eyes Interaka, this is an amazing one. I would grab it. I would suggest grabbing it. It is helpful a lot of the time. I know I love it a lot, and I hope you guys all love it too. Uh, I am doing this so that way you know a little bit about the perks and what might be coming up. If you don't know, if you're a newcomer, well, this may just come in handy. Now, the next up is Meal Kick. I love Meal Kick. Okay, so Mule Kick was first introduced and buried in Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now, I like it for many reasons, and what the perk enables you to do is it allows you to hold 3 guns. You could have 3 guns at a time. But the only downfall about this perk, which a lot of people don't like about it, is when you go down, obviously you lose all your perks. So when you have a third gun, like for instance, I had a hammer, a paralyzer, and a ray gun, and I had mule kick, and my third gun was a ray gun. So once I went down, I lost my ray gun because I did not have mule kick, and I was unable to carry 3 guns. So I lost my ray gun, and that was horrible. So I would not suggest getting this if you were a newcomer. If you're a pro and you like this perk, go ahead. Okay, so the next up we got here is a new perk from Shadows of Evil, which I call Shadows of Evil, and a lot of people do. And Widow's Wine, it is an amazing perk. I like it. So what it does is when a zombie hits you, spider web, in like traps them, slows them down, and if it's strong enough, can kill them. And when you have this Widow Wine, you can also get Widow's Wine grenades, which when you throw them, it does a huge spider web. I honestly like this, and I think this is a good combo with Electric Cherry. But then again, it's really hard to get Electric Cherry and Widow's Wine with Dead Eyes and Draka and the Wonder Whiz machine. I know it took me a long time to get the 2 combinations of Electric Cherry and Widow's Wine. I would suggest getting both of those with Speed Cola and Juggernog. That is my ideal perk for perk settings. Obviously, you can get all these perks if you just had Perkaholic Gobblegump, which is really hard. But then again, a lot of people use it. I love that Gobblegump though. We'll talk about Gobblegums later. Now, this is a perk that I love. Widow's Wine, I love this perk. Now, this usually costs about 4,000 points. That's about the only downfall. Next up is Who's Who, and a lot of people didn't like this. It was introduced and has only been on Die Rise and Black Ops 2. Now, what Who's Who's does is when you go down, another clone of you will spawn, and what will happen is you have a couple seconds to go revive yourself. And if you do revive yourself, you get all your perks back and your guns. So basically, you get everything back besides this perk, though, because that'd be OP if you had that. The only bad part about Who's Who is you only have a starter pistol. So if you get like on round like 20 or 50, in like suggestion around 50, and there's like a whole bunch of hordes that can then starter pistol ain't gonna do you much. So yeah, if you didn't like strategize, this would be a horrible perk, and that's why a lot of people didn't like it because you only had a starter pistol. But if you did revive yourself and did a clutch, then it would be pretty beast. This one is on Buried, is in the church. As you can see there a little bit, it is 3,000 points, and it's called Vault Trade. And here, Vault Trade, what it does is basically there will be every time you kill a zombie, there will be bags of certain things. For instance, there might be a little bit of money, a little bit of more ammo, and there was even like a some kind of gas that the zombies would ignore you if you were standing inside the gas for a certain amount of time. Honestly, a lot of people like this, and we're hoping it's on the new DLC map for Black Ops 3 Zombies, which is actually coming out April 19th if you didn't know, and I hope you guys all get it. Yeah, so there's not much to that perk. A lot of people like it. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope it helps you out. If it did, please press that like button right there. And if you found this helpful, if you want to show a friend how to play Black Ops Zombies, I suggest showing him this video about the perks. Please like and subscribe, and tell your friends. Honestly, tell your friends, guys. Come on. Thanks for watching Goku Style 56.